land is slick and slippery and slanted. Few fully notice how a few take advantage.
Every valley filled in and every hill made low.
Okay, Canadian rapper Shad back with a new album that combines his signature honest prose and the playful soulfulness of his early project as well. So joining us live with the new aptly named project, Start Anew, is Shad. Hey Shad, good morning to you. Thanks for being here this morning.
Thanks for having me.
This idea, Start Anew, is this a rebirth, renewal? How would you describe this to your fans? What can they expect?
I always say in a word, the album's about courage. It's about stepping out of what's comfortable, what's familiar, into the unknown. I feel like that's a message for anyone at any time, but I feel like it's especially resonant for our world right now.
Absolutely.
I feel like we're in a time of profound change, and it's going to take some courage to step into that change and face it.
Talk me through the album cover that we're looking at right now. This is really intriguing.
Yeah. So I've worked with the same designer on all my albums for 20 years. So this is his work as well. And it refers kind of to the album before it, which was like similar imagery.
Yeah.
But it also refers to my first album I ever made. My first album's called When This Is Over.
Yeah.
And this one's called Start Anew. So when this is over, start anew.
Yeah.
And it's got some of the same imagery from the first album. So it's a nice 360 full circle moment.
You talk about that courage to start anew and to speak out and do things like that. How easy, like you have a platform, you have a voice here, but for many people, they don't necessarily feel that. Do you feel like your music hopefully gives people that strength and courage?
Yeah, I really feel like the social function of artists is to model courage and take risks and be vulnerable and be silly on a stage so that hopefully people can see that and feel like they can do that in their own way in their own lives, because it is important for everybody, but we model it. We put it up on a platform, literally.
Yeah. Are there artists that you look up to for that?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
You know,
who comes to mind? Yeah.
So I don't know if we're of a similar vintage. I think I'm a bit older than you, but Lauryn Hill was an artist I looked up to growing up.
Yeah.
And I remember she followed up her world-conquering 6 Grammy-winning album, Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, with a stripped-down acoustic album.
Right. Yeah.
And she breaks down crying in some songs. That was really formative for me as a kid to hear an artist I looked up to take those chances on that stage again and just to be vulnerable and be herself. So I try to follow in that lineage and that tradition every time I pick up a microphone.
A lot of people hold up that album as one of the greatest albums of all time, right? I mean, that's a mega album here. When it comes to your fans and you know, 20 years, like you said, you've been doing this here. What have you seen in terms of the evolution of your fan base? I mean, you're from London, but you're in Toronto now. You embrace the sort of local Canadianness. What's the evolution you've noticed?
So the coolest thing that's happened for me on this tour is I announced some dates and I got some emails from fans saying, hey, are any of these shows all ages? Because my kids can come now.
Right.
My kids are 14, 15, and I've been playing your music for them. So that's been really cool to see that I've been a part of some people's lives for 10, 20 years and a part of their families as well. It's really an honor, not something I take lightly.
Okay, so let's talk about your tour dates. You got any coming around here?
Yes, I'll be at the Mog Club on February 21st, but I'm also playing Hamilton and Guelph if people are kind of more in those areas in February as well. So looking forward to playing these shows for people that have supported me for a long time.
I bet you are. How has your onstage presence, do you think, as an artist changed as well over the years? Like, have you grown in your confidence? Have you changed much of the show, or do you still, because you're all about the honesty, the prose, I mean, authenticity, that I'm with you. That's where it's at.
That's absolutely still where it's at for me. I've never been that kind of performer that has an elaborate vision for my stage show or anything. I just want to make sure something real is happening in that room for people. So that energy and that joy and that desire to connect is still there. It actually surprises me sometimes that I still get excited to perform.
It seems to me it's more about letting the music and lyrics stand for itself and people getting it and experiencing. Is that a fair assessment?
That is a totally fair assessment. And just making sure people see something really happening live. You know, sometimes that pyrotechnics and everything, it's great, but it's so choreographed that people might as well be watching it on TV.
It's like a video, right?
It's almost like a video, right? So I just want to make sure whatever happens in that room is really happening and people can feel that electricity.
Okay, hey, listen, Shad, good luck with the new album, Start Anew. Appreciate this. Good to see you again.
Thank you so much.
We're going to be playing Slanted right now as we take a quick break here on Breakfast, but good luck with this one, and we'll talk soon. Thanks, Shad.
Thank you.
Notice how a few take advantage.
Every valley filled in and every hill made low.